Hey, what's going on everyone, this is iReviews back with another video, and today we're talking about the new iOS 26.3. Now of course, as you probably know by now, iOS 26.3 has just recently been released by Apple. It is quite a big update, performance wise, battery wise it's great, and of course it has a few new features and changes, but not a lot. We're expecting those to come with iOS 26.4. But still, there's of course a lot to talk about with this update, and in today's video I will show you guys some very useful tips and tricks that I believe every iPhone user running their device on iOS 26.3 must know. Now before we get into all that, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are currently not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. It will really help the channel a lot. Let's get things started with reminders. We don't actually have a new feature here with reminders, but we have a change that I believe you must know. Whenever you're creating a new reminder, so you have the plus button right here, you can see under date and time here you will have the urgent button. You can basically mark this as an urgent reminder to set the alarm. You know, this is a newer feature that has been added to iOS 26. Now you will have the option to do that from here, and previously you also had the option to do that by going to details. But with the latest changes on iOS 26.3, Apple has actually changed this, so you can see right here you won't have that option. So if you just want to go ahead and enable the alarm for your reminder, make sure that you do it from the front page right here, because once you go to the details, that option is no longer there and has completely been removed. Moving on to the Passwords app. Now, hands down, this is one of my favorite apps that Apple has added to the iPhone. It is actually a great app, and I do use it a lot. Now, here we have a new feature that has been added with iOS 26.3. Once you're on the front page right here on the Passwords app, you can see you have all the different sections here, and you will have the three dots button right there. If you tap there, it will show you this menu. Previously, you would have only the export data to other apps option. Now you will also have the generated passwords option. So if you have generated passwords with the Password app, you can view them quickly from here. Now, one of the coolest changes that Apple has done to iOS 26.3 is the new arrow on the share sheet. So you can see right here, if I tap on the three dots and tap on share, instead of the three dots button which was before here would say more, now we have this little arrow. Now what's really cool about this that you have to know is that this arrow will actually indicate which way basically the menu will go. So you can see right here, if it just expands from the bottom, it points to the bottom, and then once you go here, you can see you can tap there to go back. So this indicates if it will come out from the bottom or from the top. If it would be right here, then you would have the arrow facing that way, because it just lets you know that the menu will come from up there, or in this case from down here, which is actually really clever. Now with iOS 26.3, Apple has made a really interesting change with the Settings app. They now offer you the ability to actually transfer your iPhone to the Android devices, and it's actually really cool, because that's probably one of the most useful features of iPhones. Transferring from one iPhone to the new iPhone is actually really easy to do, really fast, and it's very convenient to just basically bring two devices closer to one another. You can just start the transfer process. Is actually a lifesaver. But now when you go here under transfer and reset, you will have also here a button to transfer to Android. Now what you also get here is this Learn More button. If it's your first time doing this and you want to make sure that you know what you're doing, then just tap on the Learn More button right here. This will take you to this page on Safari, where you will have every instruction that you need in order to transfer from your iPhone to Android devices. So you can see right here on iOS 26.3, you can transfer your data and eSIM to an Android device using the built-in camera or app settings. So right here you can see, before you begin, you update your device to the latest software, connect your iPhone or iPad to the Wi-Fi network, and turn on the Bluetooth on each device. And then you will have the option here to scan the QR code to transfer transfer everything. So you can see the step-by-step process will be shown right here. So of course you basically read this and then you know what you're doing. You can quickly go ahead and move to the Android device. Moving on to the lock screen right here, and you can see a change here. The astronomy and the weather wallpapers are now two different sections, and previously we had just this one right here, just one weather wallpaper. Now you will have three different options right here. So with iOS 26.3 you get the astronomy right here and you get the weather right there at the top with three different options, so you can quickly move to any of them. And last but not least, we're talking about precise location for your carrier. Now, this is a feature that is actually very limited right now. Hopefully, in the near future, it will come out to more devices. That would be, of course, great. And of course, more carriers. Hopefully, that will also happen really soon. But what Apple has done is that they have actually added like a feature which you will find under your settings app. When you go to your carrier, right there under cellular data options, you will find the ability to actually limit precise location tracking for your carrier. So I suggest if you're on iOS 26.3 and you have an iPhone Air, the iPhone 16e, or the iPad Pro M5, you go ahead and do that. That will actually save you battery, but will also protect your privacy because the carrier will just know the area where you're at and not your precise location. Now, at the moment, the feature will be supported by Boost Mobile in the United States, EE and BT in the United Kingdom. In Germany, you will have Telecom, and you have True, I believe, True Mobile, something like that, in Thailand. So these are the only countries and carriers that are currently supported. But again, if you have any of these carriers and any of these devices, hopefully it will expand very soon, then go ahead and turn that on. Go to settings, go to cellular data options, and just turn on limit precise location. So that's basically it for this video, guys. These are a few tips and tricks that I believe every iPhone user running iOS 26.3 must know and use on their device. Again, iOS 26.3, quite a good update. The battery life is actually amazing, very surprising. Also, you get a really smooth performance and a few new features and changes, but hopefully with the next iOS 26.4, we will have a lot more new features. That's supposed to be the big update, so we'll have to wait and see what Apple has in stores for us. But for iOS 26.3, this is it. This is basically what you get with this update. So again, that's it. Thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and you found it helpful. Of course, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you on the next one.